the sky, see the clouds amongst the sun. See the day for everything it could be. Stop treading on that snooze button, run.
Hey, what is going on, everybody? My name is Michael from Chill Time Gaming, and today I have a bit of a different kind of video today. I'm not going to be playing a game, I'm not going to be playing Lego Batman or Star Wars. Instead, I'm going to be unboxing a product that I received from Secret Lair a couple days ago, which is the 20 Ways to Win Secret Lair Commander deck. Now, before I get into the unboxing, guys, I just want to tell you guys, it wasn't that long ago that I started my YouTube channel, and when I did start it, I didn't even know if I was going to keep going with it. The last couple weeks, me uploading videos has all been for deciding if I actually wanted to pursue a YouTube channel. And now, yes, I want to. This will be the last video I upload this year, for a few reasons. First, family. It's Christmas season. I want to spend time with my family. Secondly, I want to get more preparation done. I want to be able to discover different things about my channel. I've been trying to make things work with my channel and make I'm gonna be changing some stuff around over the next couple weeks. And I just wanted to thank you guys, because I have subscribers, I have views, I have likes on my videos. Really, that's all I could ask for. And so it means a lot to me that you guys are willing to take time out of your day to watch my videos. The videos that I work so hard making every single day, editing all the way through. It means a lot to me. And if you guys enjoy the content, then please make sure to hit the like button even more. And if you want to see more, then go ahead and subscribe. And if you commented down below that you did subscribe, I will respond to you in the comment section, and I will also give you a shout out in my next video. I have not done that yet because I have not gotten any subscribers that have let me know that they subscribed in the comment section. So if you want the shout out, you'll have to comment down below that you subscribed. Now, 20 ways to win Secret Lair Commander deck. This for those of you who don't know, Secret Lair is they make products, magic cards, and decks that are alternate art. You can get them foiled, you can get them non-foil. It's a cash grab is really what it is. At the end of the day, it's just a way for them to make more money. However, the Commander decks, in my opinion, are always the best things about them, because they only come out with a couple a year, right? And so I always look forward to seeing them. I was not able to get my hands on the last one, but I was able to get my hands on this one. And I'm very happy about that, because I've always wanted to build a deck that has a ton of ways to win, alternate win conditions, which is exactly what this deck is. It is a bunch of win conditions. I already tore the tape off. I don't know why I did that, but let's go ahead and open it. All right. So we have looks like a weird checklist thing. Thank you for being a part of Secret Lair. You're welcome. On the other side, oh, okay. So it's a checklist of all 20 ways that you could win with this deck. Now, some of them are cards, specific cards. In fact, most of these cards are very specific cards. Most of these win conditions are very specific cards. The last three are traditional ways to win. I'll go through them all. So first off, we start off with Forget Your Sunscreen, win by using Approach of the Second Sun. Barbershop Quartet, win using Biovisionary. Here Kitty Kitty, win using Felidar Sovereign. Splish Splash, win using Halo Fountain. Storybook Ending, win using Happily Ever After. Tower of Power, win using Helix Pinnacle. Bull in a China Shop, win using Hellkite Tyrant. Notarized, win using Liliana's Contract. Face the Music, win using Mayori's Araya. Gatecrasher, win using Maze's End. Eighth Wonder, win using Mechanized Production. A Penny Saved, win using Revel in Riches. Counterpunch, win using Simic Ascendancy. Go the Distance, win using Test of Endurance. Baker's Dozen, win using Triskaidekaphile. Ribbit, win using 20-toed Toad with 20 cards in your hand. Okay, and then there's also Ribbit 2, which is the ribbiting, win using 20-toed Toad with 20 counters. It's one card with two different win conditions. And then the last three are just normal win conditions. You have, if you want the job done right, win by dealing 21 commander damage to the last opponent. Old Reliable, win by reducing last opponent's life total to 0. And the library is closed, win when last opponent attempts to draw from an empty library. So yeah, we literally have all 20 win conditions on a checklist so we could win with them. I don't know if I'm actually going to use it because I know how to win with all the win conditions. I don't think I'm going to be going through a checklist to do it. But let's go open up the deck. Here we go. So this is the box. So it's a black box with a kind of gold shine to it. Pretty nice. Secret Lair Commander deck. 20 ways to win. I don't think I'm going to keep it in this deck box, but it's not a bad deck box, I'd say. Opening it up, and we have our brick of cards. Interesting. So you don't just get a brick of cards, you also get a life counter. This is pretty neat. So you start at 40, which is how much you get in Commander, and it'll go from 40 to 21, where you then flip it over, it goes from 21 to 1, which is pretty cool. I'm a fan of that. We also have what looks to be a poster of some sort. I think this is the poster of the Commander right here. I hope you guys can see it okay. I mean, it's decent. I do have feelings about the Commander that are not entirely positive. I'll get into that though. Much like most people who open this deck on their channels retrospectively, the majority of the consensus is that this Commander is not the greatest. The deck itself needs a lot of work, and I will get into that. Here's the block. I'm so glad to finally be opening this. I was only sitting on my desk for a few days. If I wasn't able to get it before the end of this week, then I was just gonna wait to open it the beginning of next year, which means I would have had this just sitting on my desk for an insane amount of time. A bunch of these cards are gonna be foil and alternate art, so that's really awesome. Let's start going through the deck. I will be showing all the different cards of this deck, so if you don't want that, I'm sorry, but that's what I'm going to do. We start off with the Commander of this deck, Go Shintai of Life's Origin. This is a foil card. Now, this is the thick card, where instead of making the oversized cards they did for Commander, instead they started going with the thicker cards. Not to worry, for all of you people who don't like using them, myself included, you get a normal one, and this is a rainbow foil, I believe, which means not the entire card is foil. I think rainbow foil is some of it's foil, some of it's not. I mean, this is a beautiful card. I don't think it works in this deck. So this is a Shrine Commander deck. This is a Shrine Commander where you return an enchantment from your graveyard to the battlefield for 5, and I think that's the only reason why they picked this card for the Commander, is because a lot of the win conditions just so happen to be enchantments. I still don't think it works. All right, going to the next card, we have Approach of the Second Sun. I mean, this is such a pretty card. This is a beautiful card. You know, it's just a little guy eating some eggs, some sunny side up eggs. And this is one of the win conditions after, by the way. So you cast it once, you gain 7 life, and you put it 7 cards down into your library. You cast it again, you win. I also think it is the easiest way to win in this game as well. Next on the list, we have a Felidar Sovereign. Another win condition: if you have 40 or more life at the beginning of your upkeep, you win, which you start out at 40 life, which makes Felidar Sovereign a very strong win condition. Happily Ever After. I think the animals are all going to be non-foil and the backgrounds will be foil. Pretty good. So if you control 5 or more colors, if you control all 5 colors, 6 or more card types, and you have a life total greater than your starting, you win. Triskaidekaphile. Oh, this card is so good. You literally have no maximum hand size, and if you have 13 cards in your hand, you win the game at the beginning of your turn. And you can just pay 4 mana to draw a card. This card actually kind of slaps. Revel in Riches. Whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, create a treasure. At the start of your turn, if you have 10 or more treasures, you win. Very simple, very easy card, very easy way to win the game. Helix Pinnacle. This card's kind of funny because I don't actually see much of a way of winning with this deck, with this card, but anything's possible. Simic Ascendancy. This one deals with +1/+1 counters. Soul Ring. I mean, this one is such a beauty too. This is such a nice Soul Ring. Maze's End. So this land deals with gates. Now gates are tap lands, which means a big portion of this mana base for this deck is going to be tap lands, which we will get into that when we do. I do have opinions about the mana base, but Maze's End, pretty good card. I love the idea of having a win condition on a land. And now it's not the end of the win conditions, but it's the end of the foil alternate arts. So now we're going into just normal cards. We start off with a monologue tax, a pariah, test of endurance. So this is all like the Felidar Sovereign, but instead of 40 life, you have to have 50 life. So you actually have to gain some life in order to win with that win condition, but it is still possible. Mechanized production. You create copies of artifacts. If you have 8 or more, you win. Mystic Remora, Ghoulish Impetus, Liliana's Contract, another win condition. You have to have 4 demons with different names. I will say though, I do know the list of this deck. This card is definitely probably the hardest one to get a win with. Mael's Araya. If you have a creature with power 20 or greater, you win. You have Ariok Champion. Austere Command, a really good field wipe spell. The Eternal Wanderer. This deck is going to have at least one Planeswalker because of one of the win conditions requires one. Clever Concealment. The Halo Fountain, which is yet again another win condition. You just have to untap 15 tapped creatures you control and you win the game. Heliod's Sun Crowned. Heliod's Intervention. Mangara, the Diplomat. Shalai, Voice of Plenty, very good. Sunscorch Regent, Sun Titan, a great way to get cards from your graveyard onto the battlefield. Tragic Arrogance, another great white field wipe. It's crazy how white has so many field wipe spells for it being about like healing and life. It's crazy. Drown in Dreams, Rite of Replication. We have 20-toed Toad. So this is a card that has 2 win conditions in itself. Yeheni, Undying Partisan, Hellkite Tyrant, another win condition. We have the Tarian Mauler. We have the Augur of Autumn, Dryad of the Hysian Grove, Forgotten Ancient, Sanctum Reaver, Seedborn Muse is also a really good card. Tireless Tracker. We've got Eerie Ultimatum, Bayburrow Elder, Kaineos and Tyro of Melitus. I used to have a commander deck. I bought the commander deck that these two were the commander of. Sphinx's Revelation, Supreme Verdict, this one's a white and blue field wipe, a Chromatic Lantern, Hangerback Walker, Maskwood Nexus, Baldur's Gate. This is the only legendary gate that exists in Magic. Bountiful Promenade, Rushland, Exotic Orchard, a Homeward Path, Overgrown Farmland, Plaza of Harmony, Razor Verge Thicket, Reflecting Pool, Wooded Bastion, The World Tree, Dark Seal Mutation, Ghostly Prison, Shiny Impetus, Fertile Ground, Lignify, Trace of Abundance, Alseid of Life's Bounty, Crib Swap, Soul's Attendant, Morbid Opportunist, Circuitous Route, and I believe this is the last of the win conditions in this deck, Biovisionary. You have to have 4 of these guys. 4 of these bad boys. Arcane Signet, Lightning Greaves, we have Azorius Guild Gate, the Black Dragon Gate, the Boros Guild Gate, the Citadel Gate, the Cliff Gate, a Command Tower, just a rainbow land in this deck, Darksteel Citadel, a Dimir Guild Gate, a Forbidden Orchard, the Gateway Plaza, the Golgari Guild Gate. This deck, mana base, is kind of horrendous. Now, we do have the Gone Gate, which makes it so gates enter untapped. We have Heap Gate, we have Izzet Guild Gate, and we have Manor Guild Gate. We have Orzhov Guild Gate, Path of Ancestry, a Rakdos Guild Gate. We have the Sea Gate, Selesnya Guild Gate, and the Simic Guild Gate. Thornglint Bridge, which is an indestructible dual land, and it also has 1 plains and 1 forest. I guess I missed a card. Enduring Ideal. You search your library for an enchantment card, put onto the battlefield, then shuffle. Now this deck also has some shrine tokens, some tokens. Really, all I'm going to show you are the shrines, because here it is. It's a foil shrine token. Now I feel like this is also going to have value because a lot of people like to use Goshintai for a shrine commander, and you get 2 of these, right? You get 2, but really you only need 1 because you're not going to make any more shrines. So that's the deck list. Let me go ahead and get everything sleeved up, because I have inner sleeves, and I also have these sleeves right here in a box. So I got this so many years ago. This was from Kamigawa Neon Dynasty. I got these from Beetle and Grimm. Let me take these out and show you guys. And there it is. So this is the back of the card right here. Isn't it nice? So let me get these cards sleeved up. I'll go over my thoughts, both negative and positive, about this deck. Alrighty, here is the deck. I got it double sleeved with inner sleeves, normal sleeves, and it came out looking, you know, that big. And the reason why it's thicker is because I used these. So these are Dragon Shield Perfect sleeves, and they're sealable. And so they make the inner sleeves are a little bit thicker, and that's why it's actually a lot thicker of a deck than I thought it was going to be. Let's just quickly do a quick first draw, and this is what a hand could start out as. We've got Baldur's Gate, which is pretty cool. We got a Guild Gate as well. We've got 2 gates, so 3 gates in total, which is actually kind of cool for this deck in particular. And we also have the Soul Ring in our hand as well. I do have some things I want to say about this deck. I do think the deck itself can work. I don't think it's geared to work every single time, and I don't think all of these ways that you can win are equally feasible. So what I'm going to be doing, or what I might do, first thing I would do is I would replace this guy, Goshintai, as the commander with someone else. I wouldn't take him out because I think he has a good spot in the deck, but you know, where there's no shrines, I might add shrines anyways. I think it could be a good idea adding some shrines just to give Goshintai more value. But I don't know who I'd make the commander, because let's be real, Goshintai not a good pick for this deck. They probably should have gone with I'd say Kenrith, the Return King, which is who I'm probably going to go for the commander of this deck. But on top of that, I think other than that, it's the mana base, right? I wanna fix up this deck, make it a lot more playable, but I don't even know how playable this deck is because I have not tested it out yet. I think over the course of like my Christmas break, I'm gonna be testing out this deck, testing out what it can do, what it can't do, what it's good at doing, what it needs help with, trying to see if I can win with all of the alternate, all 20 ways, seeing if it's even possible. Now, before I say goodbye officially for the rest of the year, let's open up 2 magic packs. We have our 2 Foundations booster packs. Pack number 1. Alrighty, to start off, we have a Vanguard Seraph, a Goblin Borders, Infestation Sage, another Heir Apparent, I love seeing this card, Elf Sworn Giant, a Dazzling Angel, Runaway Together, and going into our uncommons, we have a Dreadwing Scavenger, I love the art for this card, Adventuring Gear, a Wildwood Scourge, always a fan of Hydras, and Dwinnen Gilt Leaf Dane. I don't know if I've pulled this yet, but this is a fantastic card. For the land slot, we have Swift Water Cliffs. And then for our foil, we have Think Twice, a nice common foil card. And for a rare slot, we have Gaiata, Font of Hope. I don't even think I said that correctly, but this is a fantastic card. Pack number 2, we start off the commons with a Fleeting Flight, going to a Marauding Blight Priest. I got a Goblin surprise for you. And guess what that surprise is? Baking you into a pie. And then Grow from the Ashes. Our last common for today, a Courageous Goblin. Going into our uncommons, we start off with the Balmor, the Battle Mage Captain. I don't know if I pulled this one either, but I fight this guy quite often on Magic Arena on Brawl, and he is a reckoning to deal with. Inspiration from Beyond, Fadebloom Trick, and Mild-Mannered Librarian. I guess there was one more common. It was a big fin bouncer. I don't know how that ended up behind the uncommons, but it did. For our land slot, we have a Mountain non-full art. I'm actually glad to receive that because I haven't been receiving the non-full arts all that much. For our foil slot, we have an Evolving Wilds. And for a rare slot, we actually have a Mythic Rare with Zimone, Paradox Sculptor. this is one heck of a card. But I do have something else I want to show you guys real quick, and that is my binder. Before, like when I was first started opening the booster packs, I was just kind of like putting the cards in willy-nilly just to have them in the binder. But now they are organized. They go from an order of ID. So here is 1 with the Sire of 7 Deaths, and it goes all the way down to these lands here, which I believe I actually got it. And then we have basics here on this page, turn it over, and they end there. And then if we just go a couple more down, this page is where the art cards start. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the videos I made this year. If you guys want me to continue going in 2025, hit the like button down below and subscribe for more. Until then, you guys have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and I will see you guys next time. Take care.
Yo, life theories, this nice delivery got me rated. Banana berries and smooth metallys overdated. The gelato is white cherries. Yeah, I'm more than faded, drifting off.